Wagwan and what's up? It's Josh. Welcome back. Today we're going to be reacting to Titan Season 3, Episode 7. Last episode we had a bit of a backstory between Dick and Barbara. We also saw Jason not being overly happy that Scarecrow is in control, not him, so he kind of rebelled. And then it ended with someone getting shot in Tim Drake's diner, or I don't know if it was like a I can't really remember the first episode, so I can't remember if it's like a family member or something, but someone got shot. Tim Drake was there. Blackfire's also trying to be part of a team, but Corey's not really allowing that to happen. She's also got some weird sort of traction with Superboy, which is interesting. Also, we're 6 episodes in. I don't know if she'll pop up in this one, and we haven't seen Raven. But she was shown in the teaser trailers, so she will hopefully be appearing at some point. I mean, we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7 episodes left. So hopefully she'll pop up at some point. And for all of it, this season's been amazing so far. Like, compared to the other two, this one so far has been like shit. I thought the same thing about season 1, but I thought like the final kind of let that down. And season 2 was alright all the way through, but this one's been like shit all the way through. I've really enjoyed it. So without further ado, let's get into the episode. If you guys do enjoy the video, remember to like, subscribe, all of that lovely business.
We let him out again.
We'll put him back in. Together.
Crane, they've nailed Crane. Scarecrow is such a great villain, and this series has like made him so cool. I just want to see him wear the mask now. That's like the one thing I'm holding on to. But you know, I like the whole sort of stoner vibe, and like he's a genius, and this show shows he is a genius. It's great that we finally getting some like Crane appreciation.
From your lips. I'll call you from the office.
Love this sort of Dick and Barbara vibe. Like, they work well together. I never thought Corey and Dick had much sort of chemistry. I never thought Dick and Corey had chemistry, but I think Barbara and Dick do. And like last episode when we saw Barbara hold her own whilst in a wheelchair, that was awesome.
Did you switch from weed to acid?
Oh, I love Jason. He's just so funny and badass, and he's just such a great character, and he's portrayed so well.
I was wrong about you, Jason. I underestimated you. Good work.
That's not how I thought that was going. I thought he was going to be like, "You're a fucking idiot." I thought you were smarter than this.
Nah, my dude, you can relax. I'm not the Batman.
He's a proper stoner. I love it. He's like, nah, dude, it's cool. It's cool.
You put in that.
Shit, Crane, what did you do? I knew he'd be pissed. I knew it was an act. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Like I said, I'm not the Batman.
Guess not, certainly not. Shit. This is like what Arkham Knight should have been. I love Arkham Knight. It is actually like my favourite game out of the Arkham series, but the dynamic between Jason and Scarecrow is so much better than this than it was in Arkham Knight.
Scarecrow? What the fuck? What are you doing here?
Oh, I love how everyone's fucking terrified of him. That's how it should be, man. The man of fear, like honestly. Everyone should be shitting themselves right about now.
Floor peeling your skin off, starting with your eyelids. You remember, right?
It's fucking psycho.
Good.
So, headed.
No, I want to help Gotham. I've always wanted to help Gotham. That was my plan 2 years ago.
You have a very interesting take on the word help.
It's turning people into violent psychopaths.
That's what I did with Jason.
Jason's gone. He's Red Hood now. It's time we all accept what he is. Now,
Shit. That's a bit of a turn in Dick's psyche. Wow. Man really just said it how it was. He really doesn't think he can be saved.
thousands on the streets by tonight.
Jesus.
Man's gone all out. He is literally gonna do what he did in Arkham Knight, just on a kind of different scale. Where it was a massive gas cloud in Arkham Knight, it's gonna be inhalers all around. This gives me like Professor X vibes, like in the sense of when they go to the Cerebro machine. This is just everything looks so high tech in this. It's like, how do you have the budget? It's crazy.
It's not my fault. You kept fucking begging me, and I was like, shut the fuck up already.
This is exactly like the machine they use in The Dark Knight, where Fox was like, nah, I'm resigning if you're keeping this in the company. And Bruce was like, fine, then just destroy it with your name once you're done. But they used it to track Joker down. So that's so cool. I feel like he's in the shitter a little bit. Like, Crane's not going to let him off easily after what he done. And he made it very clear last episode he's replaceable, so I'm not feeling too hopeful for Jason. But he is badass enough to break out and kill Crane if he wanted to, so who knows.
It wasn't with fear. It was with patience.
I'd be very interested to see like a Batman series with all the same sort of characters, just to get more backstory on everything. Because it's not easy to break the Bat. Like, the fact that Scarecrow is so positive he's done it must mean he has. Like, most people just think the Bat's the same broody person, but to know you've broken the Bat must be some sort of achievement, and I'd love to see that on screen.
Sit back and watch as the Titans destroy themselves.
I seriously don't think it's as easy as that. Like, no, it's not how it works. I mean, yes, they clash, and yes, they don't always agree with each other and stuff, but even with your fear toxin, they always seem to like band together when they need to be there.
It left me with very narrow choices.
You were forced into it.
I'd love like a flashback to Tamaran, just to sort of show more of Starfire's background and stuff. We talked about it so much, and like her parents and her death and Blackfire and stuff. We just never get to sort of see any of it. I think it'd be so cool, like one episode if we just got like a flashback episode to like Tamaran and stuff.
Velasca Knox. My name is
Firestar or something, right? Yeah, I seen you on television.
Firestar. That's funny. We haven't really seen Corey use her powers this season. It's been kind of disappointing.
I need you to bring something back to me that I lost. Something personal.
Getting into bed with a mob boss is never the right idea, and I feel like it's going to screw Corey over so much. Crane's always one move ahead. I knew he would be when Oracle said, like, showed the conversation. I knew there was no way we're finding him like this. Also, I feel like they've used all their budget on stuff like Oracle and like all the high tech stuff, because we don't see these guys suit up at all. It's really weird.
God damn. Gordon's pretty when she's scared.
She knows we're in there.
Yeah, well, duh.
He's a little weird, isn't he? Like, oh, she's pretty when she's scared. That's not something normal people say, like, at all.
You made them destroy it.
Now you're learning.
I told you he's so smart. Like, this is why Batman has the best rogues gallery, because all of his like villains are smart. Most of them, not all of them. There are a few that aren't all that, but like, he's just got like the portrayal of that and pinning them against each other. I didn't see him being inside Oracle. It all makes sense now. Like getting Commissioner Gordon's face, and like, I don't really know how he's accessed it from a remote location though. Like that's kind of not been explained, because why wouldn't Barbara and Dick do that if you could do that?
We are our family, even if we don't want to be.
This is fucking crazy.
No matter.
You said it the best. This is fucking crazy. Like, when she said a possession, I thought like maybe a painting or something. She's a mob boss. But you can't just take a person without their will. That's a crime.
No matter what she's done.
I don't need you to protect me, okay? Be stronger than that.
They definitely still have feelings for each other. Like, it's so obvious.
Why are you pushing me away?
Because you're getting in the way.
Damn, Dick.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I have a feeling she's gonna kill him. That's what all psycho mob bosses do.
I came because Starfire.
I'm just like, they should just give me a medal for this shit, man. I'm too good. That's not very heroic. And I don't have the information about Crane. That was just fucking stupid. This is what happens when you get emotional doing this type of work.
Don't say I told you so. I know.
But she did! She's right! Like, oh my god. Like, shit.
We need Velasquez's intel. I know I screwed up.
Coriander.
Exactly, he fucked it!
All they had to do was sacrifice their lesser daughter. They decided that 51% was good enough for them, too.
Shit. Do you know how like good a flashback would have been then though? I know what I'm saying, like earlier on. If they just stuck a flashback in there, like showing it, that'd have been sick. Feels bad though. Feels bad for Blackfire.
I'm not even sure you believe me now. But it's the truth.
Such a weird point to pick up on, but I feel like Blackfire has really trusting eyes. It's like, I look at her and think she's telling the truth every time she speaks. And it's like, something about her eyes.
Victor who?
Victor Freeze!
I know exactly where Crane is.
So cool if we see Victor Freeze, I'll be so gassed. Victor Freeze is such a great character. Mr. Freeze. I don't know if they're brave enough to put Scarecrow and Freeze in the same series.
Team's got to head out. Just wanted to check in on you.
Hey, they're doing a madness. He was born like last year. Like, I don't understand. It shouldn't be wrong, but it is. Like, we're just not allowing it.
What are those?
A bit of Tamaranian technology.
Now that's fucking cool. That is sick. He's got a boner. He's got a boner. Oh my god. Snowy cones. What a throwback. That is so cool. Like, the first time I ever experienced snowy cones was Lego Batman. It's like throughout Freeze's history, this is one of his hideouts.
Wiki wiki. Hey.
What did he do to him? Man's been out for all day. Like, Jason Todd should be able to fight this better than more people, and he's still not awake. That's crazy.
We have the product.
He's actually eating an ice cream. That's funny.
It's a new.
It's a cool suit up. That's very cool suit up. Cool stance.
No.
I love the fact that she knows she's right. I mean, she's like, Batman's not here, but the fucking Titans are. Shit, girl, when did you learn how to fight like that? What the fuck? That just came out of nowhere. Man literally was like, got ya.
Okay. I see how Earth can be fun.
Yeah, that fight scene was pretty cool, to be fair. Like, it shows like they're very similar in fighting styles and where they're from. They would have got trained the same way. It's like the dog disappears, like for episodes at a time, then comes back like, oh, I'm gonna shut up for 5 minutes and then dip again.
Not so bad yourself. Let's see. X-ray vision, super
It's
hearing,
so wrong.
super strength. I'm wondering what other skills you have.
Bruv, no! It's so wrong. He's like not even one yet. I'm just looking at his crotch. Dirty girl, dirty girl.
I'll have to show you sometime.
Nah! Bruv, you're too young for that. Naughty. Jason is not in a good fucking state at all. Like, I don't know if he's just terrified or really fucking ill. But look at that boy right there. He does not look well.
Think so.
Okay.
I like that. I like that they're flirting. I can't get behind the Blackfire and Connor, but I can get behind Dick and Barbara because it's comic accurate. Whereas, although it doesn't apply for all of them, I can get behind others that aren't comic accurate. It's just weird, like seeing Superboy and Blackfire. It just doesn't sit right with me. Like, although I know like he's like grown man and he's not really 1 year old, but he is 1 year old. Well, I'm over. I don't really care about that. I think it's funny. It just doesn't sit well with me for some reason.
Did anyone think to grab some when we were at Snowy Cones?
Maybe DoorDash. I'll take that second beer now.
Beers might have to wait a minute.
Ooh, coming on strong, Dick Grayson.
You wanted to help him. So do I.
Scar's the only one who believes in any of the Titans, like, ever. Like, throughout it all, he believed in Raven, he believes in Jason. Like, he just has an awful lot of faith in people. Like, you'd expect that from Dick, not Gar. But you do get it from Gar more than anyone else. And I think that's, like, his strongest part of his character. Because it's season 3 and the boy can still only turn into a tiger. I don't know what that's about. Oh, shit, that's the episode. I thought it would be longer than that. Wow. Well, what an episode. I mean, we got to see Blackfire sort of grow as a character. Saw Corey grow as a character. We saw a lot of murder. An awful lot of murder. Even from like the Titans. Corey just burnt a woman to ashes. I don't know if that's what the Titans were on. What else? We saw a bit of fracture, a bit of a fracture in Crane's and Jason's relationship, but we kind of knew that after last episode. We didn't get any more on Tim Drake, which is interesting. Crane's plan went to shit, which is interesting because it's going to be, we've got 6 episodes left. And I wonder how it's all going to sort of tie in together now, because his main plan's gone downhill. So I wonder what he's going to do instead. We saw the awkward chemistry between Superboy and Blackfire, which I do not like at all. Dick and Barbara are hooking up again. That's sick. It's been obvious throughout the season that they like each other. So, and especially after last episode, getting that backstory behind them, that was very cool to see. Gar's going to be working with Molly to try and get Jason back. Will it work? Won't it work? Who knows? I'll be interested to see though, because not too sure how Jason's story is going to go this time. It's slightly different from how it normally goes, and see if he dies, if he lives, if he becomes a hero, becomes a villain. There's so many possibilities for it. Still no Raven, like at all. No Donna, no mention of Dawn. Like, it's been interesting. Like 7 episodes in, we haven't heard from one of like the original Titans. What else? Thank you guys for tuning in. If you did enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys later.